Good evening, everybody. My name is Garcia, and I'm a senior here at Jesuit. And I actually had a premonition that I would be talking with you tonight 4 years ago while attending my own open house. I remember listening to the senior give his speech, promising us, just like Preston did, that not having girls isn't actually that bad, because they all come to the football games. And I wondered first, was that true? And second, what would I say if it was me up there speaking? And thankfully, it only took a couple of weeks once I got to Jesuit to figure out that, yes, not having girls around during the school day is a blessing in disguise. In fact, my girlfriend's little brother is here sitting with you all tonight for his own open house. But it's taken me 4 years to figure out what I would say about my time at Jesuit. This opportunity to speak with you all tonight has blessed me with time to reflect on everything I've experienced here at Jesuit. And the best words to describe what I've been up to in these last 4 years and what you might be doing in your next 4 is remarkably, exhaustingly, and gloriously busy. During my freshman year, I joined nearly every club and organization I saw. I tried to be a part of everything, from La Gente, the Spanish club, peer ministry, the pre-med club, the wrestling team, and football. And I've stayed with a couple of these clubs all 4 years. I fell in love especially with peer ministry, prompting me to choose to go on both the freshman pilgrimage to St. Augustine and the European pilgrimage to London, UK, Lourdes, France, Częstochowa and Krakow in Poland, Loyola and San Sebastian in Spain, and Gaming, Austria. All on the same trip, by the way. These pilgrimages, club involvements, and sports have allowed for me to encounter the brotherhood that is such a strong characteristic of our school. Moving into sophomore year, I continued to throw myself into all of these opportunities, forming relationships with upperclassmen from wrestling and peer ministry who I admired and desired to emulate. These relationships have continued to this day with these same mentors who guided me through the quadratic formula, writing thematic statements, and praying the rosary, now guiding me through the college admissions process. My junior year marked a new shift from my first 2 years of high school. I began taking on leadership roles in the pre-med club, and I even started my own community service project, the American Bios Project, which has grown more than I could have ever imagined. Shameless plug, by the way, follow us on Instagram at American Bios if you're interested in learning more. But apart from this, I finally saw myself becoming the man that I had witnessed in those upperclassmen before me. School got harder, but I studied harder. I was being pushed like never before, and it was exactly what I signed up for. Now here I am, a big, scary senior, and I can hardly believe that my 4 years have flown by at such a rate. I'm a board member in the pre-med club, the vice president of outreach of the peer ministry club, and the president and founder of the American Bios Project. Currently, I'm applying to almost 20 institutions of higher education, including the University of Florida, Georgetown University, University of Virginia, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. I plan on majoring in Spanish with a focus in pre-med, and I have the goal of one day becoming an orthopedic surgeon. I attended an excellent K-12 school for middle school, and I had the opportunity to keep attending through high school as well. But something told me to discern and to look elsewhere. And I can now tell you that choosing Jesuit was by far the greatest decision I've ever made in my entire life. When I look back on my life so far, I see that I could have gone in two very distinct directions. But I truly feel that God has made it abundantly clear to me that I am on the correct path. And I'm certain that not only am I prepared intellectually, but I'm much better formed morally and spiritually to enter the world than I would have been anywhere else. I sincerely thank Jesuit for the blessing it has been in my life, and I hope all of you know that I'm praying for you in this decision-making process. I hope you all have an awesome open house, and go Tigers!